How's it going, Warlords? I'm the DarkBriton of the Runaway Warlords, and I'm here today with my lovely co-host,
Ruby. How's it going, everybody?
And we have a special guest for this new trailer for our 250th sub. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm Oakley and Oakley does everything.
Yeah, Oakley.
Awesome.
Oakley just made me this killer sword right here.
Go ahead.
Did a little bit of an unboxing video there. You can see that in the last. I think it's the last video we did, or the one before. Boom! Yeah, this is Juan's sword. John's sword. Yeah, go check out both of our videos on that.
Letting him weapons works, but let's go with it. So, Oakley, thank you for being here. We just wanted to ask a few questions, just really on your thoughts on some topics, and then really what you do here on YouTube, and then some things about moving forward through all this craziness that we're going through, okay?
Awesome. Hit me.
All right, first one. Tell us about your experience with One Piece, where you're at, and why, what you like about it, I guess.
Yeah, so with One Piece, I've actually had a back and forth relationship with watching One Piece over probably 4 or 5 years now, honestly. I started it, I don't even know how long ago, and I got up to the Chopper arc, and then I kind of stopped for a while, and just recently, since it's been on Netflix and everything has been dubbed, I just finished the Chopper arc, and so I'm up to that point. And honestly, for me, the reason I was so off and on with One Piece is it's just so daunting how many episodes there are, like 700 some episodes of it.
That a lot.
I'm barely scratching the surface. So yeah, so and of course, like the story is awesome, and the animation is awesome, and the characters is just so interesting, and how in depth they actually think about their backstories, but don't always expose everything right away. So I think that's a pretty cool part of One Piece that I've been liking a lot.
Yeah, what was your big?
And let me.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and let me not try and scare you even more, but you said 700. We're well over 9.
Yeah.
To scare you, okay? Not to make it too more daunting.
Yeah, is that with
say that one more time?
Mangas?
Episodes is it just was 931 this past weekend, which I'm glad to have the anime back.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Manga, it just hit 984.
Okay, so there are a couple episodes that are behind.
984.
They're usually about a year behind. Yeah. So what?
Yeah.
So you stopped with the Chopper arc, and was that because it was like really slow, or is that like there's like weird animation there? You're not like Chopper. Like, what do you think killed you at the Drum Island arc?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Nothing in particular. It wasn't anything about the show that slowed me down at all. I think it was just I had finished watching 60 some episodes in a row and ready to watch something else for a little bit, and that little bit just ended up being a couple of years.
No. Okay.
Burnout's fair. Burnout is very fair with One Piece.
Yeah. So, but yeah, nothing in particular.
Do you have a favorite Straw Hat so far?
A favorite what?
Straw Hat so far?
Arc? Sorry,
I got this one. Straw Hat. Your favorite pirate so far, basically.
I think it's. I feel like it might be an easy one, but Zoro's pretty awesome. He's just his technique, and it's so unique. And you see swordsmen in other animes that do weird things with their swords, but putting one in the mouth and dual wielding the other two is definitely an interesting one for sure.
Yeah, Zoro's always been a fan favorite. He's definitely definitely fits the vice captain role. He's there to be the mature one when Luffy isn't. Yeah,
keep everybody in line.
Yeah. Okay, you good, Wayne? Do you want to ask him our One Piece questions?
No, I think we're good on One Piece questions. I really do want to hear more about what Oakley does here on YouTube. Especially, I believe you travel to different cons too, right?
I haven't lately, and even before the pandemic happened, I haven't been seeing any, or haven't been attending many. So I used to live in North Carolina, and where I was based out of, we actually had a lot near where I lived, and so I was able to go to several, all within a couple miles from each other. But we just moved back to Iowa. We had a baby in October, so that kind of lowered my convention attendances down. Thank you very much.
Congrats.
And so we moved back to Iowa to be closer to our family, and then the pandemic happened, and so that kind of shut down everything, and that kind of messes it up. So when I was going to conventions, it was more localized in the Research Triangle Park area of North Carolina, which is Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill. So I went to a lot around that area. But since October, I really haven't been able to get out to much, unfortunately. So, yeah, just a downside of all this.
Yeah, I think Funimation or something just had a virtual cosplay something, right?
Yeah, I've seen actually a lot of conventions turning to some kind of online convention of some sort. I haven't participated in any yet. I'm still kind of figuring out how that works because in one way in my mind it seems kind of like awkward, even though I've done it before, dressing up in my own cosplay and then like being online like look at me kind of thing or so. Sure. But I know that a lot of conventions.
I hear you.
The San Diego Comic-Con is doing all online this year, which I believe is at the end of July. So if this airs this week, you can still register to participate with the San Diego Comic-Con online, I think. So.
Okay. Hey, I got one.
It's limited. I was going to say it's limited for online too.
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Like online attendance? That's wild.
I think so.
They don't want you catching COVID through the screen, so they don't want to be. You have to keep 6 feet away from your monitor.
That's right. Gotta keep it.
There you go. Back it up.
That's how it works.
Back it up. Okay. Okay. I do have one more thing for you. So you're into Ruby, right?
Yeah.
So when did you catch wind, and when did you become a fan of Ruby?
So I probably jumped onto Ruby probably about season 4 or season 5, or I guess volume 4, volume 5, and I went through and rewatched everything, and it takes a little bit to get used to Ruby with the animation. It's very different than most of your traditional animation, but once you get used to it, it starts rolling. And honestly, the fighting combats with Ruby, I find to be second to none. It's the fighting sequences are really incredible, and just how detailed they are, even though they're going so fast.
Yeah, well, you know who Jessica Nigri is, right? If you're a cosplayer.
Yeah.
So did you know that she's in that show?
Yeah, she's the voice actor for Cinder.
And so for Cinder, and she also does the mocap for her walking. That's why she like walks all sexy, basically. The mocap in Ruby is incredible because they finally got the budget for mocap when they did Ruby, and they're able to do just some awesome sequences, and it's definitely exciting for sure.
Yeah, definitely awesome.
Yeah. Are you still watching it right now?
I mean, I'm all caught up through volume 7. I was watching that weekly as it came out, and of course, at the end of each volume, it's pretty epic with their season finales, and volume 7 was no different. So now I'm just eagerly waiting for volume 8 to come out, and I don't know when that comes out, but whenever it is, I'm excited for it.
Wow. So no loss of love for Ruby yet. You're still definitely 100 a fan. Okay, cool. I'm about 4 episodes behind right now.
Gotcha.
So I got catch
no
up.
love lost.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bill, did you notice my hat?
I love this.
Was that Rooster Teeth?
Yeah. Did you get into Rooster Teeth stuff after you got into Ruby, or is it just that you wanted to watch Ruby? That's it.
I mean, back in the day when it was just YouTube, I watched a lot of Red vs. Blue, the Halo stuff. And so that's kind of about my only reference to Rooster Teeth stuff was back in the day when they were making those as YouTube videos, and those were always hysterical. And yeah, absolutely.
Oh wait, you remember those? You know what those are? When? Oh, Brent. Oh, shit. I keep on saying Wayne. Sorry.
Those like that was really cool. Now, yeah. So I just miss those days. It sounds like you're around the same age as me, like freshman year of college, and everyone was just like watching YouTube, and those were the videos that were really popping up.
Yeah, that.
So those are fun times.
Wow.
But yeah,
that's
so
classic.
yeah, so I know Rooster Teeth from that, and that's about Red vs. Blue and Ruby are about the only two things I really follow on Rooster Teeth. Anyways, I know they have a ton of things. Their Versus series, they have like, they pull from different animes, like they battle different characters. They talk about their skills and stuff like that. And I don't remember the name of that show, but that's a pretty cool one.
Yeah, it's like, what is that? Yeah, well, it's not exact. It is Rooster Teeth, but it's another YouTube channel that they bought, basically. It's Battle Buddies or something like that. Yeah.
Battle Royale? I don't know. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, get going on One Piece. You gotta, now that you're on the train here, you're going through Alabasta. This is the best arc. This is one of the best arcs in my opinion. This is when I fell in love.
Opinion. I have a differing opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We made a list, and Alabasta was way higher on mine than yours, right?
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to getting to watching what's left on Netflix, and then as soon as I'm done with that, my thing is I don't really have a ton of time to watch subtitled anime, just because with the baby, and typically whenever I watch anime, I'm doing something while I'm watching it. So, and I'm not fluent in Japanese,
Sure.
so I kind of have to hear it in the background to get the context. Otherwise, I can't fully commit to watching it.
Sure. Yeah, Funimation has a wonderful dub of it. It's all of the Dragon Ball Z cast, if you're familiar with that. Like, Gohan is Luffy, Zoro is Piccolo, and Vegeta. Usopp is Krillin. There's like they just go down the list, and everyone kind of matches up. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
And I think Bulma is Nami or somebody else, but yeah, there's a ton of different cross-sections there.
Wow, that's interesting. Well, I hate to say it, but my daughter did wake up from her nap, so I do gotta.
I was gonna end it just now.
Yeah.
All right. So do you want me to end it, Drew, or you got it?
Rip it.
Well, let me just do a quick plug if it's all right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen my YouTube channel, I do a ton of different things, from restoring old furniture. Last year I finished cleaning and restoring a baby grand piano, and I do cosplay and all kinds of things. And of course I did that sword that you guys see Drew holding up right now. So if you guys are just interested in all around making things, it doesn't really matter what it is. Right now I'm working on a circa 1920s Chippendale style table where I'm restoring it, and the chairs. So I just do all kinds of things. And if you're interested in something like that, I would really appreciate if you check me out. My YouTube channel is called Oakley Does Everything, and my Instagram page is the same thing, Oakley Does Everything, where I'm posting pictures of the projects that I've been working on, and other things like that. So if you haven't, please check me out. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, and we'll leave you linked in the description below. So go check them out. Well, all right, end it out.
With all done, thank you guys for checking us out. Be sure to hit that like button. It's definitely going to help us out. Be sure to leave a comment. It's going to help us navigate the whole YouTube algorithm. And if you want to go and leave a subscribe, hey, let's be Nakama.
Nakama!
I'm the DarkBriton.
I'm Drewby.
I'm Oakley from Oakley Does Everything.
And we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye!
Peace.